Hi, Aries, and welcome to your June reading. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And welcome if you're cross watching. I do love a cross watcher. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Hit the bell. I'm going to be doing some new fun things over the next couple of weeks. I'm adding ASMR and tarot ASMR and some guided meditations, some whisper videos. It's going to be a whole heap of fun, and I'd love if you'd join me for this new adventure. Okay, Aries, let's get started though. That's why we're all here. Let's find out the messages. Now, I channel through spirit. I pick up psychically. I use a few. Oh, we've got a jumper. Oh, Aries, you are feeling burdened. It's just leapt. Oh. And the burden is coming from hard work towards your 10 of cups. We're on the 9 of cups at the moment, so we are close, Aries. Do not give up. Your satisfaction, your happiness, it's all right there. You know that point where you're almost at the top of the hill and you need that last little push to get you up there, that last little bout of motivation? Spirit's saying find that, because you're so close, and be satisfied with where you've come. That's super important. Okay. So the reason you're not feeling satisfied with how much work you've done and the effort you've put in and the distance you've traveled is because you're not allowing yourself to see it, Aries. You're being too hard on yourself. Like, sit back now and think about all the ways you're being hard on yourself. You almost feel like you're backed into a corner at the moment and there's no way out, and you're not seeing all the gifts that are really there. Changing your perception. I think others aren't seeing the hard work you've put in too, and I'm feeling this sense of frustration. You're feeling really bound and tied to a situation that's no longer serving you. So I feel like this contract, this soul contract's it's done its time, and it's up to you now to release it. I'm hearing cord cutting. So taking some time to cut cords, reassess who's in your world at the moment, what's in your world at the moment. That's important as well. I just want to take from the miracles now. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer: the light I see in them is a reflection of my own inner light. So as you're working hard, you're seeing other people achieve their goals, and you're not jealous, Aries. It's not that you don't want them to be happy. It's not that you think that they need to dull their shine for you to be able to shine bright. It's just you're thinking, where's mine? Where's mine? I've worked hard too. And we're going back to this 8 of Swords that have come up. You're there. You've got everything you need. You've just got to change your perspective on it. So you need to take yourself out of the past. Stop reflecting on what you've done wrong, how you've made mistakes. I'm just getting this strong sense that you are just so hard on yourself, Aries. And it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. And I know this brilliant saying, and it says, I'm going to butcher it, but it's something like, speak to yourself as you would your best friend. So be your own inner cheerleader. The working hard is coming up, and maybe this is coming up because it's time to enjoy it, time to relax. You don't always have to be against the grind. I feel like I want to delve into your love life, and I think that's because it's almost like you've been working so hard, you've put it on hold. So maybe you've put finding a partner on hold. Your relationship has suffered. There's just been so many things coming at you, one after the other, that you haven't even had time to stop and smell the roses. Oh, I am full of cliches today. I reckon the spirit I have in today at this moment must have wrote for Hallmark or something, because I'm just ripping them out. Okay. They're laughing with me. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries in their love life. Divine Masculine. So there are some twin flamers watching, and as I'm saying this, I'm also hearing that we've got cross watchers in. For the cross watchers, he's a strong masculine. He is very intuitive. He's very connected. I'm seeing a past life, and I'm seeing it around Egypt. And lots of occult knowledge. So this man's very filled with wisdom, almost too much wisdom. Like he's so aware that he's almost too scared to step forward now. Like he's opened up too much. So as the divine masculines come up for people in that type of soul union, that type of soul connection, resolving conflicts come up. And this is also for people in relationships or in separation. Be compassionate and try and see things where they're coming from. I'm getting a sense of they've secluded themselves away, and they don't really know how to approach this situation. I feel like something's gone on, that words were said, and it's fiery, Aries. It's fiery. It got fiery. But it had to. It had to get to the situation where all the cards were laid out on the table, and it's got there now. So now I'm almost seeing them come back with their tail between their legs, and they're a little bit wounded and they're a little bit worried. But compassion between both of you, this is what's going to take this a step forward. Putting yourself in their shoes. Okay, so it's time the gardeners come up, and it's time to tend to your garden of love. I really have a Hallmark writer in here today. The seeds have been planted. It's now time to water them. So communication, dates, go on dates. I am hearing that the hard work has stopped you from stopping and smelling the roses. And serendipity. So you are probably realizing that you can't escape this person. It's meant to be. So you're seeing synchronicities. You could be out driving and you'll turn on your radio and a song will come on and it will be the perfect line that reminds you of them. This is for singles and couples. I get this deep, joyous connection, which can be heartbreaking if you are separated from this person. And I'm also hearing that a very serendipitous relationship is coming for you, Aries. So single Aries, I'm getting all fluttery and excited for you. You're probably seeing synchronicities now and not understanding them. And July, by late July through June, by late July, someone is coming in and it's going to make so much sense as to why you were seeing 222, why you were seeing 1010, and your own numbers. These are just numbers that are coming through. So there's someone watching that this is relating to. Keep an eye out and it will all make sense when it falls into place. For a group of you, there is someone you already know that is coming into your world in a romantic sense. it's going to be like a veil's lifted, a door's unlocked, and you're going to see them in a different light. And they're going to see you in such a light that it's going to reflect back like a mirror. So they're going to look at you and be like, wow, this person, which is going to make you shine even brighter. And as you shine onto them, you're going to realize that this has been my person all along. There's going to be a real sharing of self. I feel like for a long time you've kept a lot to yourself. You haven't, and as I've said that, I've pulled out listening for the truth. So they're going to be sharing a lot too. It's going to start off deeper than most relationships will start off. You'll have already shared and bared all of yourself to each other, and that's why it's coming up that you will already have known each other, because you've already laid that groundwork, if that makes sense. And you'll inspire one another. It will be the type of connection that lifts one another up. It's very spiritual. I'm getting the sense that it's very spiritual. Okay, so we've got the Ancestors card come up, and what I'm getting from that is you are healing right now ancestral wounds, which also might be that hard work you're putting in. It could even be work you're doing on the astral. So when you go off to sleep, you're healing, and you might be waking up exhausted lately, like you just don't, like you feel like you haven't even slept. Relationship healing. It's healing. I'm getting a lot of like stopping the pattern, heart healing. These are jumping out for you, Aries. We have heart healing. So we've got relationship healing, heart healing, ancestral wounds. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy and healing the women that have come before you. I want to see what's coming for you for the month of June. The Fool. This is my favourite card in the tarot. And in this deck in particular, he reminds me kind of the Joker. You're jumping in head first, Aries. You're not even going to look before you leap, and it's okay because you're divinely protected. So you're allowed to just be a little foolish. Sometimes life gets too serious and we take life too serious. This is a new adventure. I'm seeing travel and a last minute travel. Like it's not something you've booked. It's not something you've been saving for. And I'm hearing, don't worry, the money will come. So if the opportunity arises, take it. I'm seeing swimming and a beach and water, and the Star has come up. The two major arcana, there's big changes coming in for you, Aries. This is June, and I'm also, this is coming into July as well. This is a real rebirth. A wish fulfilled, a real magical time. So I'm also getting the sense of like almost being jaded and forgetting that magic exists, and then being in this real blissful state of, wow, everything I wanted is all coming into place. And the Fool and the Star coming up together, it's really screaming for you to just do it. And I know whatever it is for you, it's going to resonate. Just do it. Oh, now I'm a night commercial. Okay, so we've got the Two of Discs, and This is harmony, this is alignment, this is everything coming into place. This is what you need right now coming to you because you've put it out there, you've planted those seeds, you're tending to your garden. Adaptive chalices. And the reason that's come up is because you're ready to take on everything that comes your way. It's not even a challenge anymore. Okay, so the Seven of Michael has come up and it's asking you to work with others and play nice with others. This may be in a work situation. You're able to create the situation. You're able to do it all on your own, but it's time to bring other people in. There's lessons to be learned and there's reasons why you need to lean on other people. Okay, so there's study coming up as well. It could be in-house study, so you might be moving up a level in work or even just moving sideways in work, which is going to take study time. If this is the case, find somewhere fun to do it. Don't sit at home missing out on the world outside. Go study outside if you need to. Don't miss out on life. Don't let life pass you by while you're working hard. These cards are getting jumbly. Okay, so Gemini new moon coming in. I don't have the exact date. Ritual